I'm live. I actually got internet from my phone. My internet's faster on the phone than it would have been if I would have bought charter. So it's kind of funny. I don't have the habit. Anyways, I don't know. I do know that cellular data is a lot better than coaxial limiting uploads, but I think they've still capped it at 30 megabits upload, which is irritating. 30 megabits. It was 15. There was a 30. It might be 60, but I get like 75 on cellular. And 300 megabits download. I mean, can I drop you literally, without super chatting, I can literally drop a link, a share friend thing from my company. Not my company, but it's literally the one I use. How you doing, Francis Fishing Outdoors? I can't believe you guys are awake. I was expecting only Chinese people to be in here right now. I'm sorry. I have a lot of Chinese friends, but they use translators and stuff. But their names look really cool. I can't pronounce them at all. But they're not in there. I'm teasing you guys. It's really funny because they don't really always show back up. But how you guys doing? I'm teasing, I like your little you got like some font stuff going on yours. And I made a YouTube video about super fonts you can actually use in your name. And I actually showed that you can, and it shows you all the crazy little icons you can put in there, but you can actually put it in your name. But good luck having somebody search you up. I mean, that's the whole point, is you want to make your name known. It's harder to find. So having a name that doesn't have normal characters can screw up the search engine. But the way around that is to make sure you put in your channel's description. I know you're good. Just make sure you put all the key ingredients to what your channel is all about. I mean, my channel is just about whatever. I like to program. I like to complain about life. I like to talk about God, reality, and I go about everything, man. I'm a multi-channel. I mean, I know a lot of things, but I also don't know anything in a sense that might. My point is I know a lot of things in certain areas, but let's just say how to get pain off of something. I don't know everything. I'm a human being. I'm not like God or anything, but I certainly can easily help you find it. I know where to find the answers, but that doesn't make me a God. It makes me just like you. So don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out how to put emojis in. You turn on a different keyboard. There's a couple keyboards on your phone you can choose, or you can type in certain codes that, like, certain combinations of characters will make emojis. Man, I learned that a while ago. It was like : / smiley face, put smiley face in the thing, and then : awesome, puts in a really big giant smiley face, and nobody else seems to know how to do that except for me. It's just : like the 2 dots symbol, and then awesome, and then 2 dots. It's like you can put a big old, there you know, that's the rolling smiley face. But I want to see somebody do the awesome, like, do the awesome little thing in the chat, because it's like it's YouTube specific. My cigarette's lasting a very long time. If I could just, hey Daniel Raphael, how you doing? Maverick, what line are you using to catch them 20 laborers? Not exactly sure. Maverick. Let's just get the information. All right. Yeah. But I'm sure you know that. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. It's like, I think you're talking to him, and I didn't know what he was talking about at the time. So yeah, labor. I knew that part. I figured that part, but I was like, wait, I don't know how big you guys are. I bet you I outweigh all you guys. I'm fatter than the average bear. I'm sexy and I know it. I mean, I'm sorry, that's not funny. Fire, fire, smoke. How is guessing Pokemon? You know what? I'd probably make a ton of fucking money if I fucking actually were to sell my kids' Pokemon cards. But they'll kill me when I get them back. I mean, it's like, I'm going to fight for my kids and then I get them back. He's like, I sold all your Pokemon cards. I'm going to be dead. They're going to kill me in my sleep. So no, I'm not selling their Pokemon cards. Nope. There's a big old box on the table in there and I'm not selling them. I know they'll kill me in my sleep. I don't know how much they're worth and I don't give a crap. I just don't want my kids to kill me. Sell the meth. And I just know I'm not going to sell they're my kids' cards and I'm not selling them. No, I don't even care if they're worth $10 or $100 million. What if they're worth $100 million? That'd be freaking creepy. I mean, they're my kids' stuff. It's when they come to me, they get them back. I ain't giving that shit to their mother. That mother fucking pawned it out to some fucking weirdos. Mother's a fucking psychopathic fucking bitch. She don't even know what the fucking what. She's just an evil bitch. Evil, like straight up fucking Satan. Well, I mean, Satan's actually better than her, in my opinion. I mean, at least Satan hasn't bothered. Well, he wasn't in part of my life in one part. I mean, honestly, it's hard to explain the difference if there was a Satan, but I really don't think there's a Satan. There's only reality and an excuse for reality. Oh, Satan, the devil made me do it. Wouldn't it be a shame to find out there was no devil? It's all you and your shenanigans. I mean, everything I've done wrong, I can't blame it on the devil. There's no devil. It's all our misunderstanding. I mean, the devil was a concept. It's just like, here, listen to Eminem. It's like, Shady was the name that I made you make up. The devil was the name that made you to get pissed off. It's like pretty much he's rapping the language of reality, man. It's just, there is no devil. There's only God. And God tests your heart. That's it. As simple as that, man. Well, I mean, it makes no sense that there is a devil. What would you think that he put a tree there for no reason? I mean, the story just doesn't add up, man. Add it up in your brain, man. I mean, I don't care what religion you're from, but if you put a damn test tree in the middle of a garden and then tell somebody not to eat from it, and then you have somebody come in and pose as some magical being, I don't know. It just doesn't add up, It's like it was meant to be. The only Satan that us fishers deal with and fishers dealing with is them musky little critters who will get away from you. Only Satan that fishers deal with is those musky little critters that get away. Well, there's a two side to every story. Maybe the devil's been the good guy all along. That is actually a thought that I've had, but you're the first person to even match that thought. So CS, that is like I use like, what if that is the case? Because I've read in the book, that big book that nobody wants to read because it's old English and it's hard to understand because it's old English. I mean, I think that's the hardest part because it's thee, thou, and then the New English Standard Version is. Then you don't even know if it's been translated correctly, and you look at the old English like it's thee, thou. Was it right? I mean, in my perspective, all of them are pretty damn accurate. You can't get. I've not seen a huge discrepancy except for word changes to the contrary of God's name. The only thing they do is take out Yahweh, but yet Yahweh was put to protect the God's name. I mean, from my understanding, that was originally was Yahweh to protect God's name, and then it was Jehovah to repronounce the mispronunciation or something like that. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know God's name's got to be love. Somewhere around the same pronunciation of probably your breath of life, YHWH. And that makes more sense than anything because he is what he is. He is the life, the force of love. You can't get over God. And God's going to fix everything. God will wipe out every tear from your eye and death will be no more. And that's the preaching and teaching that everybody should be doing. But I'm not worthy of that. I know I'm not because I'm not. Look what I'm doing. I'm smoking on a fiery. You funny. Well, I'm smoking on a cigarette that wasn't lit, so I guess I was doing good. I mean, no, but I mean, it's not good to smoke. If you can get rid of the smoking in your life, that is good for you. And I love the love. You guys always get it. The key to the power of everything is love. You can do whatever you want. Because even St. Peter says, like, the flesh wants me to do all this crazy stuff. And you always give into it. But the main thing you got to do is never give in to the lust or the make yourself feel guilty like you're not worthy. It's just recognize what it is. What you're doing. If you're killing somebody, then you're definitely not fucking waking up from anything. That is a horrible thing, and it's very hard to even look past that. But if you're just pulling your fucking pinky toe off and putting it back on, or doing something to your middle body parts and then putting it back on, or putting the lotion on the skin, and then you're giving it the hose again, it could be as just white as good as rain. But if you're not taking the time to find out that it's not my life. I got my own things I got to deal with, So my whole point is just don't stress the small stuff. Your flesh is already forgiven. It's died by God, by the flesh of his son. Just try your best to not embarrass yourself, which, I'm really good at. I fall asleep on live streams, so you can't do worse than me. Come on, panel and chat if you want. Yeah, but I mean, I finally just got unlimited internet through my cellular provider. It only cost double. I'll go figure. The cheapest plan, and I had to double the price to get unlimited plan. But it's working freaking good. Are you guys see me? Is it coming in clear? I like that. I mean, I don't have Wi-Fi anymore. You know what that means? That means I could drive down the just straight and crash into people while I'm live streaming. You know, we can go on a run to Costco and wait, Walmart, it blocks the signal. Can't go to Walmart. But no, I think Winco might too. Oh, and if you go in the freezer section, no signal in Costco. So we'll be like, hey, look at the go out of the egg section of Costco. You know, it'll just be in and out. Let's stay home. I love being home. You know what I mean? But still, but you know, in a moment's time, all it takes is a 9.0 and no internet for us. If a 9.0 hits off of that thing, I mean, you imagine an earthquake. I'm not trying to freak anybody else out, but I just want to make everybody sure what we're going to do in a 9.0. I don't know. Are you prepared? I don't know. I don't think anybody is prepared. Great stream. Hey, property. Thanks for saying that. Hammy. Kane with an naughty. I come on panel and chat if you want. Okay, I might start a panel now that I got unlimited internet, but not tonight. I have had enough to drink and I'm gonna pass out and I don't want to. I mean, I'm hoping to catch it, but I got one beer left and I think I can make it. But if I pass out and I put you in my pocket like I normally do, because what I do right before I pass out, I'll be like, then I put you in my pocket. You know, that's it. That's when you know it's good night, sweetheart. Now it's time. And it's like, and then you can talk to Stuart Little and everybody else in my pocket. But yeah, if you smoke too, it's like I just hope I'm not encouraging anybody smoking. If you can overcome somebody smoking, that's the whole thing. You're gonna have to deal with it eventually. So I was like, I don't know. You know, if you're trying to quit smoking, you're gonna have to be stronger than watching somebody smoke. You gotta be able to watch me smoke and then rub it in. It is so good. I mean, actually, it sucks like it takes a lot of sucking. But no, let's see if I can pronounce this. Galucio 84. Galucio 84. How you doing? If I pronounce that wrong, please give me a way of pronouncing Galucio. Galushi? Is that even better? Galushi. Galatius. Galatius. I think that's better. That's better. I'm just pronouncing it the way it is. And Hammy, how you doing? I'm only going to pronounce it the way I can fathom. Unless you tell me otherwise. Did I get it? I did. I nailed it. All right, good. Now, can I do it again? Because my memory sucks. I mean, I'm going to have to rewind my own stream. You tell me. No, you have a good name, Galatius. Galatius 84. Galatius 84. I like your name. I just I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm not. You know, it's just, you know, everybody wants to have their name pronounced properly, and you know, I'm sure I'm forgivable because my name is 2 letters and they still pronounce me in Dewey. It's like, what the fuck? It's 2 fucking letters. And I don't know how you pronounce J with a we. Oh, because you're Spanish. J is wa. Duh. I understand now. I'm happy to be here. Well, I'm happy you're here. Once was hard enough. Don't break a sweat. How many beers you at? You got any shots? Nope, but I got 1 beer left and I'm on 5. And I think if I drink that last beer, I'll be done. I'd been drinking since 7 o'clock, and the only reason it's keeping me sober is I drank a whole bunch of seasoned wedges with salt and sour cream and ranch dressing. I mean, that's the only thing keeping me alive. I mean, well, minusing and countering the intoxication. Shotgun beer shot. You know what? If super chats always speak a lot of volume, since I don't have internet, I can't even afford to pay my internet bill, and I just had to pay a double thing. So anything you want me to do in the form of you know what I did with all my jalapenos that nobody wanted me to eat? I put them in a blender, and I made a hot sauce out of them. Now, I'm not gonna drink that hot sauce for $1,000, or even well, I might do it for $1,000, but I mean, that's still gonna be rough for my pecker, my pucker, not my pecker. My pucker is the outer things. But anyways. Sour cream is the key to sobriety. I love sour cream. Oh, I mean, I got that, my friend. And if you mix that with ranch dressing dip, I mean, it's like I got that in my fridge, and it's like the best thing ever. I mean, that's what I ate with my fries tonight, is the sour cream. I put the sour cream, you put the little powder on that sour cream, and you mix it up with a fork, and then you take the fork, and those hot fries don't burn your fingers. You don't burn yourself. You know, they come out of that little air fryer, and they burn your freaking fingers, man. I mean, well, they don't get blisters, but they're still uncomfortable. You guys hear the crickets? I hear the crickets. Creak, 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 creak. It's pretty cool. I didn't hear crickets until recently. And the wind blows as soon as I start talking about or thinking about God. As soon as I get to a good topic, it's just the wind blows really hard. I don't know if it's God talking or the devil trying to distract me. So it's kind of hard to decipher the wind blowing, because I don't know whose side who's on. And I really don't think there's a devil. So technically the wind's blowing. It's just the wind blowing. You can't really always speculate everything around you happens for a reason. But technically maybe you should. Hammy says, you think you'd like pussy better than ranch dressing? Right? Because tuna tastes better, right? Somebody's either I'm lazy or I'm lazy. I'm so lazy I'm not even smoking my whole entire cigarette. Something wrong with me. That was my thinking too. Too lazy to light or puff on my cigarette. But it's just like, I mean, my opinion though, it's just my opinion. You know it's bad for you, but you know for a fact God's going to heal you or you're going to die. You know, most likely we're not going to be the ones that are saved. I mean, unless there's some miracle timeline, because it says only Jesus even said this. Even if you believe the Jesus thing, which I really believe it's true. I hope it's true, because that really brings a lot of I mean, it really does. It spreads everything a lot better. And if Jesus isn't true, then there's not a lot of hope we got to look forward to, because the revelation of John is pretty much based on Jesus's revelation after he died. So it would be scary to think that that wasn't true. And that's just my opinion. What do you got to look forward to otherwise, man? I mean, honestly, that is like if we as the people, even if that's not true, can force it to be true through our own will alone, let's make it be so. But I really believe it's true. I think it's true. I feel it's true. It makes logical sense, the timeline, and it's just, there's too much, in my opinion, I think there's just more evidence than quantum physics. Quantum physics is actually, I didn't mean quantum physics. I meant, what I really meant to say was, what was that? Carbon dating and the how they measure things through the decay of atoms, which is relevant and it's not fully tested. If you know what I mean, they can't fully engage and test those theories because you can't test that theory up to 13 million years. You can't test that out. And none of those theories, carbon dating only goes to 5,000 years. And then you have to go other dating methods. And it's like, well, how do you prove the method is real? You would have to absolutely have something with a timestamp and a clerk's timestamping and saying, hey, we know for a fact that this came from the dinosaur age. We have no idea when the fucking dinosaur age was, but we're just guesstimating. And so you have to put that in the machine. And once you guesstimate wrong, you totally screwed up the timeline, because you don't have no idea when dinosaurs existed or when that fossil was made. You don't know when that rock was formed. You can't. Now the carbon dating only goes back 5,000 years. So, and Google this. This is actual facts. It goes back a little bit more than 5,000, but it's close enough to simplify it. It's close enough to just disregard it altogether, because we haven't been alive for fucking 120 years since this discovery was made, and it's been given multiple undesirable or on just not doing a good job. It's a theory, and somebody bought it and put it in a fucking textbook. It's all it is. It's just some bogus bullshit, in my opinion. It's like the only way to know the truth is to seek it and to find it. You can't rely on textbooks, classroom, professors, or the news. Only way to find the truth is to seek it yourself. Don't believe me. Don't even, I might find partial truth, and then maybe I misunderstand what I understood. So, I might be a good point to tell you where to find it, but I'm always going to tell you, you have to find it for yourself. And it actually feels really good when you find something that nobody else knows. You don't even know how good it feels when you find out that you know something that they don't know. But, it sucks when you try to go to them and say, I know something you don't know. But then they don't want to listen to you because you probably maybe done that trick on them a couple times. And then when you tell them, they're going to freaking try to get you put in a mental institution because you just started to brought up, and nobody's going to want to hear what you're going to say because it doesn't relate with their excuse. Because once you know the excuses and the understanding of reality, pretty much the ones that we use, and just be honest with yourself is the most important thing in reality, and then you're open to talk to the Almighty like nothing, like literally it's just, you can, like you're talking to your brother or sister. But if you're lying to yourself, or lying to others in front of them. I mean, you ain't gonna like that either. So just be honest with everybody around you, you know, and then be honest with yourself, and you're good to go. If you can't be honest with the ones around you, then just don't talk to them. I mean, because honestly, some people just want to pick on you for, oh, what, how, it's like, just don't even talk to them. You don't have to say a damn word. Just walk away. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for others. And it's what it says is even the people that have done you dirty, you know where we want them? We want them with us. We want them on my soccer team, because there's going to be the soccer in heaven's going to be a lot better than soccer on earth. We'll be kicking a big ass freaking meteor across the freaking. It's going to be amazing. I mean, heaven and the earth and soccer is going to be just the same as, or actually better, because you might be kicking a fluffy bunny or something like that. Who knows? I mean, there's no. Wow, somebody's still here waiting. Anyways, so wow, that connected pretty quick. I mean, my phone died. My phone power died. Make sure it's still connected. 3%. All right, I'm good. I didn't know I thought my phone was at like 80%. I was wrong. It didn't give me much of a warning. Because usually it flashes like a battery thing. But it didn't do that. Go figure. But then again, I probably blinked if it did. I blinked right when it said battery low. That's happened a couple times. Anyways, I'm back. I'm alive. And I'm still pissed off with reality. And what's really weird is I have a lot of beer in me and I don't feel as good as I think I should. Because alcohol is supposed to make you feel good. I mean, it always does for me normally. It gives me a lot of energy, a lot of spike, but I think it's because I'm tired. And I got one left that I opened. I probably should have opened this. I probably should have used this as my wake up hangover medicine. Probably, but it didn't do it. And it's a bitter freaking thing. I mean, it's probably better that I drink it now because it tastes like ass. I mean, sometimes this tastes just like regular normal beer and you can't taste the difference. But this time, it doesn't taste like aluminum. It just tastes like ass. I don't know. Pretty much, it just tastes goofy. I don't know what ass tastes like, so it just tastes unpleasant. But I mean, I know that there's a lot of other things that I could be doing right now. But what's really weird though is I might need your guys' help. I mean, if one person or any people to understand the Constitution. And because I realized how bad my court system in my area is actually not following the constitutional system. And the cops think they're above the law. I've seen so many videos. It's like, man, I mean, officer, I respect the officers. You don't want to be a police. You want to grow up and be a police officer to what? To bully some people because they bullied you? No, that's not what you want to do, man. You want to prevent what happened to you. I hope people wake up and smell the coffee on that one. You don't want to wake up to be like the people that done to you. You want to wake up and smell the coffee and undo the bullshit that happened to you. Everybody's in a misconception of let's repeat the process. And it's not the way it needs to be. And that's not the way it should be. I mean, justice prevails through everybody. if you follow your instincts, your internal instincts. And it's like, you can't let me be the one that influences you to do something good. You know, I mean, well, you can, but it's more fun to do it on your own accord. And you have to do it because it is so amazing when if you have the ability to just open a door for somebody that needs it, if you have the ability to be there when somebody needs you, it's the end of the line for that. It goes without saying, but a lot of people just don't realize that they're needed when they're needed. And it's not nothing to, you don't brag about that. You just do it, you know. But the Constitution thing and the basic necessities, they go hand in hand. And that's why I brought up that part, to show you, if we can't do the basic things in life, then how are we going to uphold our forefathers? You realize that millions of people died. I mean, I don't know how I'm saying nobody knows this, man. It's like, I know this because Jesus is one person that died, but then everybody forgets about all the other people that died. I mean, Jesus was the number one, but not the only. You know, and you think Jesus wants you to forget everything that all the other people did? I highly doubt that that's the case. And he is the ultimate, but it doesn't belittle all the lives that fought for our country to be under God. And we're not even under God anymore. We're not even doing what it is. And it's like, our forefathers are rolling in their graves because we have not upheld their will. You know, and honestly, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do in somebody's will, is not uphold what they died for. That is the Constitution. That's why the Constitution should be so binding. And that's why I got 0 people watching, because the government doesn't want the Constitution to exist. Or at least the government of the current world wants to get rid of it for some dang reason. And what I want to speak to the government, they're going to hear me out, because they're going to hear me. And it's like, government and the people that want to silence this, why would you want to not uphold something that somebody died for? Why would you? What benefit would you have if the Constitution is obliterated? You're not thinking about who you think you're going to live forever. Like, you got a serum of everlasting life. That ain't the case. Promise you that. No matter what you think you're going to live forever, you ain't. It's you're not going to live forever, especially with that attitude. And this world is not going to live forever, and it won't last forever. So you're wasting your damn time. But the whole point is why not stand up for what is supposed to be, and respect the dead that have died for what they died for, and uphold the honor of the nation that you're representing. So the failure to do so is absolute disrespect. It's just no. I have family. I've had friends as families. I know there's a lot of people that put their effort in this war to keep this America great, keep America for the people, with the people. And it's disrespectful for the government to ignore basic laws and understanding. And I mean, and even to just ignore the existence of God is disrespectful. I mean, the only reason we won the war, according to the basic stories and the countless stories, is the prayers to God. So, if you're going to say that one nation under God should not exist, we are one nation under God. We are one nation under God. And if we're not one nation under God, then what nation are we anymore? And it's like we're disrespecting God, and everybody forgets God. And God is what makes everything possible. And it's disrespectful, and I don't appreciate it. You can fix it. Everybody can fix it. I mean, it's not like it wasn't going to happen eventually, but we can all fix it. Just fix it. It's simple. Just make sure you don't forget that one part, man. We say it all the time in the national anthem, man. One nation under God, man. Let's stay under the basic laws of God and stop letting bullshit rule this world. You know? And it's like, you don't hate itself. Hate hates itself. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to freaking, when somebody pisses you off. I mean, I guarantee you I probably should have said this sooner. Because people piss you off. People get you mad. People break your freaking will to even want to live because they think that they're so right. But once they realize that they've done something that horrible, I mean, we've all made mistakes. Don't hate the person. Hate what they're doing. It's simple because we know we fell down a path. We were taught certain things. We understand certain things because of how we were led to believe. It's just something we all fall down. It's like we're falling down an avalanche coming through the mountains. It's like we are not what we were meant to be from the beginning because we were born into chaos. That's the only simplest way I can say it, because we were born in the middle of the fucking chaos. I mean, I was born into chaos. I mean, that's pretty much it. I was born right before chaos happened, man. It was pretty much who was born before chaos happened. I would think that Abel was the only one born and was murdered. The first one murdered was Abel. And why was he murdered? The biggest sin of them all, jealousy. Jealousy isn't a sin, but killing, I mean, jealousy might be. Jealousy, actually, jealousy probably is a sin because it leads to hate, aggravation, and fucking you probably want to kill somebody because you're jealous, and jealousy can get into anger and all sorts of other realms of understanding. So yeah, jealousy is a fucking conqueror for your heart, man. It's not good. Well, I'm doing good, Monkey. I know I saw you said, how are you? But I think I said before my phone died, I told you how it was, and then my phone said, boom, shutting off. And I think I got it figured out. I think it's good. I think I'm at 4% battery, 6% battery power. But, life is filled with all sorts of expectations. The best one you can ever do is keep one for yourself. Write down everybody you love and keep it with you. If you can't put nobody on the list, then you gotta put the list on that. You gotta put on that piece of paper is what is love, and then you can discover that. Then you can just start writing everybody's name because you don't want to be alone, and nor does God. I mean, I know too much, but I don't know how to say it. You know, just knowing too much doesn't say enough. Say too much and then you ruin the surprise, if you know what I mean. So, and the surprise is pretty much the good news. The good news is you guys don't even know what the good news is. And I'm drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, and celebrating the possibility. You know, everybody thinks it's a pretend possibility, so I'm trying to fit in. That's my excuse. I gotta hide the truth by pretending that I don't know it. And maybe that's not a good idea. But it's working. Not really working because I don't feel as good as I did last night. And I only drank 4 last night. Now I'm on my 6th and I still feel sleepy. That's it. That's all I do is feel sleepy. Sleepy, creepy. I don't know what's going on. Y'all having trouble sleeping too? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just talking about that. Sleeping is difficult. I mean, I can do that. Have you ever done the ASMR? I know I get ASMR. And I really think like the biggest ASMR I've ever felt was watching and learning, like from a distance, just real work being done. That was my biggest trigger, is just no fake shit with fingers and on the screen, but literally watching it. Sometimes even looking at the clouds and the wind blow, because I know where all that comes from. I mean, it should cause ASMR, but just simple magazine page flips was the biggest trigger for ASMR. I mean, it's pretty much the mystery, not the licking and the fingers and the bag thing. It was literally the mystery of what they were doing before the turn of the page. That was the mystery. That was the trigger of my ASMR. It was a mystery of what is on that page that's got him so interested. I mean, I don't understand, but that was my thought that triggered the buzz, which is ASMR. And it's like, and how can I teach somebody ASMR? No, you can't do it because only 1 out of 5 people, 1 out of 3 people can actually even perceive ASMR and know what it is. I can't immediately trigger it. It's just like certain things trigger what ASMR is. But yeah, I know, but I got my triggers that really sense it up, but I can't force it to trigger. Which would be nice because it feels really good. I mean, it is almost as good. It's actually better. But anyway, I'm not going to brag about it, but it's pretty damn good. From Russia with love, bro. How are you? Hey, I hope you guys in Russia are doing good. I hope you guys can calm down Putin with his missiles and stuff and give him a big hug. Because I have no disrespect for your president, and I don't want no wars to be happening. I really don't. The Psycho Ducky, how you doing? Bonjour. Jor, kudo. Nice to see you. The Psycho Ducky's in the house. How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. It's been a freaking long day. Been a long week. I've been going to court every damn freaking day, fighting for my kids, fighting this freaking bullshit ass fucking void orders that they got on me. And I know they're void because I studied the law and I studied it further and I keep refining every time I read the rule. You know how freaking often the fucking courts in our area follow their own rules? Psycho Ducky, you were telling me how bad it was up there where they weren't following their rules. They don't follow their rules at all. I think it was you that was talking about it. It might have been somebody else, but I think you said something similar along the lines. Oh, yeah, at the moment. Oh, man, I hope you get better. Where are you from? I'm from Washington State. I mean, I was born in New York, but I've lived most of my life in Washington State. But yeah, well, just bullshit, you guys. Like, I think that even like psycho. I mean, a lot of the countries are not doing like simple, courteous due process, simple freaking rules. Like, if you want to do something to somebody, you got to follow a certain. If you're an attorney, you literally don't even have to wear a condom. I mean, if you're an attorney, you don't have to wear a condom. You don't even have to put Vaseline on your skin. You can just totally stick it straight into the client without no lubricant, and if he starts to scream, it doesn't matter because you're an attorney. And, if he calls you out upon it, the judge can say, oh, well, it is what it is. It wasn't like that not even a year ago. It's like all of a sudden all the judges got corrupt. And so I might have to figure out how to clean house. Yakima got corrupt, and I'm going to have to uncorrupt it. So I'm going to have to stand outside of the fucking courthouse and uncorrupt their bullshit. Yakima is corrupt, and we need a federal investigation. I beg you, please come and save me. We got corrupt motherfucking judges, and we got corrupt fucking guardian ad litems, which is insane. How do you have a corrupt guardian ad litem? Like, and then it's like I heard somebody else lose his kids. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, dude, they're just taking people's people. I mean, dude, you know how horrible it is for a kid to not have access to their father unless there's an actual fucking real claim that the mother, I'll seek full custody. I got proof and evidence of everything. She literally said it in text messages. She did it here. She told me. She knows it. I got more evidence than they even fucking realize that it's her pushing her fucking own agenda. Making these accusations up. But they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to fucking. They want to allow her to do it, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I wish I can just become an almighty angel and then just knock the fucking socks off the bullshits. That's it. I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to like pick them up and drop them on the grass. Get the fuck out of my way, you little fucking fleas. But that's it. It's like I'm irritated. I don't want anybody to die. I just want people to fucking stick up for what's right. It's annoying because people, I mean, I know everybody's made mistakes. But there's some people that just love making fucking mistakes. Those people, they can go through the hairdryer. Not without dinner and a movie first. What movie? What's your favorite movie? What movie you want to watch that I haven't seen? What's the movie? You gotta tell me because there's a couple ones that are coming out. Like that cat's making that cat food look pretty damn good. Save me some. Ugh, yuck. Gross. 7 Faces of Dr. Leo. Is it a horror movie? Although Mortal Kombat is coming out. Oh, that last Mortal Kombat movie they made was pretty damn good too. But I've never heard of the 7 Faces of Dr. Leo. That might be pretty good too. I like the last new Mortal Kombat movie was pretty freaking killer. I did like that movie. It had a lot of graphics, and I used to play that game a lot it reminded me of, because I played the older version, so that was the newer version. And I was stuck playing Soul Excalibur because I had a Nintendo, and you couldn't play at that time. You couldn't play well, maybe I could have, but I couldn't afford it or I didn't buy it or whatever. I was stuck on Soul Excalibur. The same kind of game, but I already played the death out of Mortal Kombat, but Soul Excalibur was pretty fun. And Inferno on the GameCube. And that was just, I don't think they had Mortal Kombat on the GameCube, to be honest with you. Because I was a fan of Mortal Kombat. It was a fun game, it was just a fighting game. It was make it fun. And the ice guy and the snake guy was one of my, I don't know, they're just, it was a fighting game, a movie that was fighting, and I remember the movie was not too bad. They had some good actors in that. I was all right. I didn't mind it. Not something I wanted to watch twice like The Matrix, but that was good. Was it really that old? 50s, 60s? No way. No, the ones I had never seen in old Mortal Kombat that old. I mean, the newest one I saw was like definitely in 2000s. Get Tony Randall in it. I don't remember. I have not watched anything that old with Mortal Kombat. I didn't even know Mortal Kombat was that old. To be honest with you, 50s, 60s. I had no idea Mortal Kombat was invented in the 60s. I thought it was like some Marvel comic thing that they made up in the 80s or 90s. I had no idea it went back as far as the 50s and 60s. I know Spider-Man was invented like in the 50s and 60s, and so did Superman. Because you remember the black and white Superman movies? Yeah, Superman and Iron Man. I don't know when Iron Man, but it was still back in those days. I think Iron Man might have been more recent. But I don't know. These days, if that's true, then even Iron Man could have been. I mean, there was Iron Man. But was Iron Man heavy boots of... Yeah. Was it the same Ozzy Iron Man? I don't know, because Ozzy just passed away, man. He just donated like $190 million to charity of his Parkinson's stuff, man. That's freaking insane way to go out. Man, I mean, it's like he pretty much, the doctor said, you're going to die in a couple of weeks. You might want to do a good concert before you go. All right, got you, doc. I'm gonna do it. It's like, that's some crazy shit though, for real, man. He just like knocked it out and freaking put up a whole bunch of shit to prevent what happened to Michael J. Fox, what happened to him, and several other famous actors. Just the ones I can remember is Michael J. Fox. I'm sure there's a couple other that don't want to be named anyways. I'm sure there's more than a couple others, to be honest with you. But everybody dies. Everybody fries. Dun, 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 dun. Damn. Anyway, life is short. it is a fact. Ain't nothing you do about it. Life is too short to freaking worry about what tomorrow's going to bring. Worry about now and enjoy the now, and then worry about later when it comes. There's no point in wasting your damn time worrying about the later, unless you're working on a particular show, or, well, if you're stuck in court like I am on void orders, or you guys don't realize this. I hope you guys realize this. If you find out that there's a void order in your case, and the judge tells you, you can't file anything unless you go through me. And I said, not on, Your Honor, that's not on void orders. And they went, oh, that's all, folks. I mean, they couldn't even fucking talk straight. I literally told them what it was. Not on void orders, Your Honor. I got to record it too, and I still can't make out what the fuck they were saying. Yes, I thought they was talking to Looney Tune language. Because once they're void, they're fucking void. It goes back to the beginning of the stance of the procedure. And they hate void orders, so they're gonna ignore them as much as they possibly can. Even they're gonna make you think you're nuts. They're gonna try to make everybody else think that you're nuts. But you just gotta be calm and straightforward. Look, the rule says this happens. If this happens, this is what the aftermath is. This is what the result should be. But this has happened twice. So before my first one, it said the judge recused. Judge recused, judge sets hearing. Judge can't recuse and set hearing. Improper. Especially, it's not, even if somebody agrees, nobody agreed. The agreement happened after the hearing was even set. So, bullshit. I'll get the transcript. You're bullshit. Second thing, the attorney flops out of a stack of papers. Notice a move and everything. I get 27 days to reply, right? And that's how much happened before they moved. And, shit happened to me, and I got fucking unlucky and lost my phone. But I shouldn't lose my kids because I lose my cell phone. But technically, that's what happened. I lost my cell phone, I lost my kids. If I had my cell phone, or if I wouldn't have lost my cell phone, I'd still have my kids. The cell phone distracted me just enough where I didn't fucking, I was so irritated. And I knew that the guardian ad litem was flight control. She was always saying, oh, I need to go get my flight. I need to go take a flight. And there was no fucking flights going to that area at that time. She said that just to piss me off. And it's funny because that's going to haunt her so fucking hard because I got that shit recorded. I have it recorded as soon as I find my fucking phone. I know it's not destroyed. I just don't know where it fucking went. Like, I literally fucking walked around my house, dropped it somewhere. It's been fucking months. Battery's fucking dead. Batteries not included. That's like one of my favorite fucking movies. Get Tony Randall. Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah. Although, yeah, I hear you here. Although Mortal Kombat is coming out, yeah. It's an old 50, 60. Get Tony Randall in it. Oh, Tony Randall. That might be good. Trying to remember who Tony Randall is. Is that the same Tony that played the Iron Man? I don't know who Tony Randall is. Might have to Google that. I'm not talking about Seven Faces of Dr. I figured you weren't. But anyways. I'll shut up, you fucking barking dogs. I'll kill you and your loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. You never heard that from me. It's like I laughed at my grandmother because as soon as I came up to her house, woo, 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 like louder than shit. It's like, man, I'll kill you and your loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. It's been really peaceful here. Even the neighbors got dogs, and the dogs, once they get to know you, they stop barking. They can hear your voice, they can see you. They just know that they used to get used to you, and they don't bother you anymore. And I knew that was going to happen. Even if there's dogs over there, they don't bark at me anymore. They know who I am. I'm a neighbor. Dogs know who neighbors are. They don't trust neighbors when they get close to their property, and that's why I love dogs. Dogs are smart. That's why I respect dogs. I respect neighbors. I respect and love, actually, I love my neighbors. My neighbors have always saved my ass. Well, particularly one of my neighbors. I mean, pretty much before my camera. I mean, he gave me a 40-second head start, man. 40-second. My alarm system came off 40 seconds after he called me up. It's like, yep, I heard a window break. I think they're coming in. I just saw somebody climb your fence. That's good fucking neighbors, man, calling you up. You can't freaking get better neighbors than that. I got camera systems. I guess I paid for it a little bit because I got camera systems pointing at his place that he don't even have to. Actually, if he turned his freaking Mercury light on, it would cost him money and blind my light. I mean, it would kind of blur it out a little bit. It would be less effective than without it. So the light would be worse than the darkness. And I think that it works out pretty damn good. But anyways, I'm just excited. I think that I probably should have restarted over because the phone went dead for fucking damn near like 10 minutes. Felt like 10 minutes. So I probably should end this live stream and start a new one up. But, thank you guys for coming. I really think if I start a new one up, I'll start one up tomorrow. But I think I'm getting tired. I don't want to get you stuck in me snoring. But I better end this. I mean, I think it's just realizing it that it's probably fudged up the algorithm. But, yeah, you guys take care.